If you ever really tried to rank up in Valorant, you've probably seen many videos like these. Believe me, I've watched hundreds of these videos, but nothing really seemed to stick for me. But why should you even care? Well, if you don't know who I am, my name is Tsuyoshi, and over this past year, I was able to go from the depths of Silver 1 to reaching my peak rank of Diamond 2. I know, that might not sound that impressive, but for me, as someone who has never played a competitive shooter before, this was a big achievement. So what did I change? Well, in all the videos that I watched, they just told you what the correct thing to do was. You never actually got the experience of figuring it out yourself. It sounds like common sense that someone would have had to first invent these ideas from these videos that we watch. But I started to wonder, what if I could be the one who thought of these ideas? Would I be able to better apply my own ideas into my own games than the ideas of others? Yet again, in hindsight, this sounds like common sense. But how do we actually get to the point where we can make our own ideas and test them out for ourselves? Well, I found 3 super easy steps, which are hardly talked about enough, that actually help you improve. The first and probably hardest step is to find a bad habit or an issue which you repeatedly do. A simple way of doing this is by recording your own games and then watching them back. Be sure to look for mistakes which could have costed you the game or the round. After you find out what your own personal issue is, then you will have to move on to the second step. Depending on what your issue is, you will have to choose how you will tackle this issue. Will you work at it every single day? Or is there just one thing that you change now and it'll be forever fixed for the rest of your life? There is no simple one-size-fits-all method to fixing your problem. This is why critical thinking is needed. For my third and final step, which is the most important, you will need to test yourself and see what actually works for you, not for someone else. Many things in theory sound like an excellent idea, but in reality, there are still things which need revisions. If you do not get the desired result, do you just quit? No. The steps I've mentioned thus far are meant to be steps in a cycle which is ever continuing. After you reach step 3, you do not just stop. You always go back, because there is always more to learn. This cycle of continual revision of specifically your own ideas creates one of the strongest positive feedback loops you could ever imagine. This is the real secret to rapid improvement. No matter your rank, no matter your skill, you will always and should always keep learning. Hey everyone, I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any questions, consider joining my Discord server where I can help answer them. I also have my own personal Kovacs and AimLabs playlists for absolutely free, so please consider to check those out too. And again, thank you for watching.